Good morning. Revision for Basic Technology for Easter Term 2019-2020 session, Year 7. We considered 5 major topics. Topic number 1, building material. Number 2, uses of building materials. Number 3, drawing instruments. Number 4, uses of drawing instruments. Number 5, care for drawing instruments. All these topics are one under drawing instruments. Board practice is another major topic. Then title block. Also freehand sketching. As well, we're not going to go into the topics one building materials. Building materials are the materials that are good.
PraiseLion.com.
The most common materials communities are as follows. Metal,
Obenu mudi asototo mawole fuwa
gravel.
atofara ti bi oke won
All
ni
these
baba
materials are selected
mawole fuwa
so as to
arugbo ojo
of building.
mawole fuwa
This material
baba won ti o ni baba
on the right
mawole fuwa kabio masio baba
we consider the uses of building
mawole fuwa
of this
Obenu mudi asododo ododo baba wo le fun wa
is naturally
arúgbó ọjọ́ mo le fun wa
sand is a
mo
natural
le fun wa
material
baba mo le fun wa
and mineral practice.
arúgbó ọjọ́ arabari bi ti mo le Èdùmàrè ọba mo le fun wa yiri ma mo si mo le fun wa ọba lánàá ọba lónìí ni bàbá arúgbó ọjọ́ mo le fun wa o mo le fun wa o mo le fun wa mo le fun wa
And for construction
ọjọ́
why the bread
òjìgìjìgì alágbádá iná ọba ọba mo le fun wa mo le fun wa o mo le fun wa
and sand before
arúgbó ọjọ́
who are you
kábíyèsí o bàbá
for window frames
alágbádá iná ni ọ́ o bàbá arúgbó ọjọ́ ni ọ́ o bàbá
the light metal
bàbá àwọn tí kò ní bàbá
we have
ẹ̀mí mímọ́ mà ni ọ́ o bàbá
and the aluminium
mímọ́ mà ni ọ́ bàbá mi ẹ̀rù jẹjẹ ni ọ́ o olúwa bá arúgbó ọjọ́ o
to reinforce the pillar
bàbá mi ni ọ́ o bàbá
to break up.
ẹlẹ́dàá mi ni ọ́ o
We
bàbá
have clay,
atóríṣe ni ọ́ o bàbá
road blocks,
atáyẹ̀ṣe ni ọ́ o bàbá
performances.
atọ́wọ́ṣe mà ni ọ́ o bàbá
Clay can be used still to mold
olójú iná ni ọ́ o bàbá ẹ̀mí mímọ́ ni ọ́ o
glass
arúgbó ọjọ́ arúgbó ọjọ́ ni ọ́ o bàbá
to also
kìnìún ẹ̀yà Júdà ni ọ́ o bàbá mo lẹ̀ fún ọ
we move to the next
arúgbó ọjọ́
and the next topic
mo lẹ̀ fún ọ
these uses
mo lẹ̀ fún ọ
one of them
esa baladodo mo lẹ̀ fún ọ ìyá dáadáa arúgbó ọjọ́ mo lẹ̀ fún ọ.
drawing
ó
instruments,
wọlé fún ọ.
technical drawing.
Bàbá mi ó wọlé fún ọ. Ọ̀pá Mósè arúgbó ọjọ́. Araba ríbitì bàbá. Ìṣàbálẹ̀ mo múlẹ̀. Mo wọlé fún ọ. Mo wọlé.
The idea
Mo wọlé fún ọ.
designers
Arúgbó ọjọ́.
are most of the time confident in their drawing.
Ẹ̀yin la torí ṣe. Mo wọlé fún ọ.
Building structure.
Ẹ̀yin la tú mi ṣe. Mo wọlé fún ọ. Ẹ̀yin la tú wa ṣe.
Gifted or
Mo máa
professional.
wọlé fún ọ. Ẹ̀yin la mẹ̀dá wẹ̀dá wa.
This structural design
Ẹ̀yin la
are
rúgbó
drawn from
ọjọ́.
the paper
Balama yonda ya basukaranda lebaya ndeta. Hima lima masinda lema munti ya. Hey, herima meti ya mamusi ya ye. Ya mamoza mamandi ya.
instruments we use in
Opelo
drawing.
kere o baba. Elima
They involve the
ola no
following.
lare o baba. Ule fún ọ ni. Ìyẹn ni mo fún ọ baba mi. Tó bá jayé mo wọlé
Our
fún
pencil.
ọ. Mo wọlé fún ọ.
Eraser. 3. The drawing board.
More
The drawing
music
paper.
at PraiseZion.com.
The T-square. The set square. The protractor. The compass. Scale rules. Meter rules. French curve. Templates. These are the things we use as drawing materials. How do we take care of these drawing materials? Drawing materials have to be taken care of jealously because if not taken care of, it gets damaged. I'll quickly pick one or two instruments and talk about how to take care of them. Instruments like the drawing board. The drawing board should not be used as a chopping board in the house. It should not be used to play in the house because any scratch on the surface of the drawing board makes it invalid, and while using it to draw begins to get different shapes. The T-square. Never use the T-square as a walking stick or a sword while playing. Do not use your pen or knife or blade even on the edges of the T-square. Handle the T-square with care and always keep in a safe place when not in use. The compass and divider. Do not sit or step on the compass. Also, the divider. Keep them away in a safe container when not in use, so as not to cause havoc or injury onto another person. We move to the next topic. And the next topic is clearly something every one of us will be looking at: board practice. Board practice. This is when we put all the instruments into use. All the instruments we have gathered, it is when we are considering board practice, we bring them into use. This is how we place the paper on the drawing board, and we begin to use all other instruments to draw our lines, to draw our angles on the board. And to use the board, there are some laid down rules on how to set paper on the board. To set a drawing paper correctly, the following steps has to be taken. 1. Place the drawing board on a table which is as flat as possible. 2. Place the drawing paper on the table and please make sure it is in center of the drawing board. You could hold the drawing board down with your T-square while you are using paper tape to tape down the paper. Adjust the edges of your paper using the T-square. Note, please, pencils are to be sharpened properly so as not to create large lines or lines that cannot be easily seen. All these are things we need to do while doing board practice. We move to the next topic, and the next topic we are considering is still very shown with the drawing board, and that is how to construct our title blocks. Title blocks are where we put our identity, the identity of whoever is drawing in connection with what is drawing and why he is doing it. But the title blocks has a dimension of 100 mm by 50 mm. It could be 10 centimeter by 5 centimeter, which can also be divided within, where we put the names, the school, the class, the title, and the date, and any other information needed to show what the diagram is actually meant for. From this, we move to freehand sketching. Freehand sketching. This is the best way, or will I say, the fastest way to show your idea to other people. Why did I say it's the fastest way? You need not to get any other materials apart from your pencil and your drawing paper. Your hand is used freely to draw diagrams and to make out shapes. This helps us quickly in describing what we imagine. There are other things that can be used during freehand sketching. Our eraser is needed, so also our concentration. I want to stop here and make you ready for the new term. In the new term, I believe we have things to discuss more and how to use more of our instruments. Thank you, and God bless. Good morning. Revision for Basic Technology for Easter Term 2019-2020 session, Year 7. We considered 5 major topics. Topic number 1, building material. Number 2, uses of building materials. Number 3, drawing instruments. Number 4, uses of drawing instruments. Number 5, care for drawing instruments. All these topics are one under drawing instruments. Board practice is another major topic. Then title block. Also freehand sketching. As well, revision will go into the topics one after the other. Building materials. Building materials are the materials that are good for erecting structures such as building. The most common materials for building construction in our various communities are as follows: sand, wood, metal, plastic, ceramic, glass, leaves, water, cement, and gravel. All these materials are used in selected proportion so as to prevent the collapse of a building. Building could collapse if these materials are not used in the right quantity or in the right measurement. We consider the uses of building materials, what each of these materials are used for. 1. Sand. Sand is a naturally occurring Sand is a naturally occurring glass materials composed of fine driven rocks and mineral particles. Sand is a common thing we get around, but it is very essential for building construction. Sand are in different mode or are in different shapes while being used for building. The fine sand is used for molding blocks and for construction work, while the very plain one are used for plastering. Gravel are used with cement and sand to form concrete.
PraiseZion.com.
Mo wọlé fún wa, alágbádá iná bàbá mi o. Mo wọlé fún wa,
and the light.
Ògbénu Múdí aṣòdodo.
Metals are in two forms.
Mo wọlé fún wa,
Iron,
àtòfàlà tí bí òkè wọn ní bàbá.
for reinforcement.
Mo wọlé fún wa o,
Are used mostly
arúgbó ọjọ́.
to reinforce
Mo wọlé fún wa,
so as not
bàbá àwọn tí ò ní bàbá.
we are clean.
Mo wọlé fún wa o, kábíyó màsíò bàbá mi.
Not even involving
Mo wọlé fún wa, Ògbénu Múdí aṣòdodo òdodo bàbá o. Mo wọlé fún wa o,
after clay.
arúgbó ọjọ́.
Plastics can be
Hey, mo wọlé fún wa,
swords.
mo wọlé fún wa, bàbá o, mo wọlé fún wa. Hey,
To the mighty
arúgbó
people
ọjọ́. Arabaribiti rabata.
talking about
Èdùmàrè ọba, mo wọlé fún wa. Yìrìmàmọ́ síyá, mo wọlé fún wa. Ọba lánàá, ọba lónìí bàbá arúgbó ọjọ́. Mo wọlé fún wa o, mo wọlé fún wa o.
and material.
Mo wọlé fún wa,
In technical
mo
drawing,
wọlé fún wa.
we use
Arúgbó ọjọ́.
illustrate.
Òyígíyígí alágbádá iná bàbá ọba. Hey! Mo wọlé fún wa, mo wọlé fún wa o. Mo wọlé fún wa.
Designer
Arúgbó
and most
ọjọ́.
of the time communicated in their drawing,
Kábíyèsí o bàbá.
building structures
Alágbádá iná ni ọ́ o bàbá.
clearly
Arúgbó ọjọ́ ni ọ́ o bàbá.
professional.
Bàbá àwọn tí kò ní bàbá.
This structural
Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ máa ní ọ́ o bàbá. Mímọ́ mímọ́ máa ní ọ́ o
communicate the
bàbá mi.
idea to everybody
Ẹ̀rù jẹjẹ ní ọ́ o Olúwa bá.
is fully
Arúgbó ọjọ́ o.
in place.
Bàbá mi ní ọ́ o bàbá.
Instruments
Ẹlẹ́dàá mi ní ọ́ o bàbá.
they involve
Atóríṣe ní ọ́ o bàbá. Atáyẹ̀ṣe ní ọ́ o bàbá. Hey! Atọ́wọ́ṣe mà ní ọ́ o bàbá. Olójú iná ní ọ́ o bàbá. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ ní ọ́ o.
the transcriber,
Arúgbó ọjọ́.
the square, the set
Arúgbó ọjọ́ ní ọ́ o bàbá.
tractor,
Kìnìún ẹ̀yà Júdà ní ọ́ o bàbá. Hey! Mo wọlé fún ọ.
French call
arúgbó
templates. These are the things
mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ.
as drawing material.
mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ. Esa baladodo mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ. Ìyá dáadáa
Drawing material
arúgbó ọjọ́.
Jealousy,
Eya mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ.
if not taken care of, get
Mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ. Bàbá mi o.
one of the things we talk about.
Ọ̀pá Mósè. Arúgbó ọjọ́. Arabaribiti bàbá. Ìṣàbálẹ̀ mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ.
In the house,
Mo wólẹ̀. Mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ. Arúgbó ọjọ́.
play in the house, because any scratch on the surface of the
Mo
drawing
wólẹ̀
board
fún ọ.
makes it
Ẹ̀yin la
invalid.
tún mi ṣe.
And why
Mo
using
wólẹ̀
it
fún
so?
ọ. Ẹ̀yin la tún wa ṣe. Mo máa wólẹ̀ fún ọ. Ẹ̀yin la mẹ̀dá wẹ̀dá
Thick
wa.
square,
Arúgbó.
never use this
Ẹ̀yin
square
larúgbó
as a
ọjọ́.
walking stick or a
Balama
sword
yonda
while
ya
playing.
basu karanda
Do
beba
not
ya
use your pen
deta.
or knife
Hima lima
or play
masinga lema
even on the
mote ya.
edges of the teaspoon.
Hey, herima meti ya
And the
mamusi
T
ya
square with
ya.
care and always
Ila
keep
mamoza
facing
mamani
when
ya.
not in use.
Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ rẹ o baba.
The
Elima
compass and
ọlánọlá
divider.
rẹ o baba.
Do not sit or step
Ẹ̀yin ni
on
mo
the
fún ọ
compass.
baba mi.
Also the divider.
Tó bá jayé mo
Keep them
wólẹ̀
away
fún ọ.
in a safe container when not in use,
Mo wólẹ̀ fún ọ.
so as not to cause havoc or
Mo
injury
wólẹ̀ fún ọ.
unto another person.
More music at
We move to the
PraiseZion.com.
next topic.